Thank you so much, John. Good morning, everyone. Let's hear it one more time for our fearless leader, MediaPost COO, John Whitfield. So yeah, it's rainy, it's a little drab, so we're gonna get through this together, okay? I'm Kay Terhune. I am, as John mentioned, the Director of Content Programming here at MediaPost, and I'm really excited to be here. I didn't think Santa Barbara would be this rainy, but yet here we are. I'm picturing a lot of lush landscape that happens after all this rain, so it's gonna be even more beautiful. So think of this as an investment in the future of Santa Barbara. Next year when we come back, it's gonna be gorgeous. But because of the drabbiness, I think we need a little bit of a pick-me-up, of a wake-me-up moment. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, so I need everybody to just shake your arms. Give your arms a little shake. Watch your neighbors, okay? Start to get the blood moving, right? Start to get the blood moving a little bit. Now let's do some power poses, because right, that'll help with our conversations. It'll make us all feel really powerful, empowered to make change in this industry. So everybody just go ahead and put your arms right up. Give it a shake, give your hands a shake. Perfect. Okay, now I need everybody to repeat after me. We're gonna say, what should we say? Should we say, good morning, Santa Barbara? Wait, keep your hands up. All right, on the count of 3, welcome to Santa Barbara. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Santa Barbara! I cannot believe I just got all of you to do that. This is gonna be a really great summit. Okay, awesome, thank you. Thank you for humoring me. Let's get serious though. This is a working room, a room full of people who actually do the work. You ship the ideas, you manage complexity, and you do it at a level that most people in this industry won't even begin to be able to touch. And for the next 3 days, everything we do in this room is designed to make us even faster, even sharper, and creatively dangerous. When I learned I'd be emceeing the CPG Summit, my first thought was a resounding, oh hell, oh, what do I know about CPG marketing? The answer, my friends, is very little. Now, don't get me wrong, I dabbled. I worked at Chewy, and as you might know, that's the company that sells dog products, cat products. But as you can imagine, the consumer there, consumer insights sound a little bit more like a nursery rhyme with like a woof woof here, meow meow there. Not super helpful when it comes to getting actual insights. Okay, so it was 50-50 whether or not that joke would land. I feel like you have not woken up yet. It's fine. But I'm not actually kidding. As unqualified as I may be in products meant for humans, I do know a thing or two about content programming. After all, I learned from the best of the best. Some of you know my friend Erin Everhart, who's here in spirit. Woo! And Doug Parks, and the extended team here, the entire extended team worked really hard to get you guys in the room. Together, we tackled this meeting of the minds the best way we knew how, by stalking most of your DMs. And for me, this turned out to be a crash course in CPG 101, talking to the actual humans powering the brands you see sitting around the tables today. We have a few dozen brands in the room: the Coca-Cola Company, Clorox, Campari, Calanova, Kimberly-Clark, Nestle, Nutrabolt, Nespresso, Primal Kitchen, Pop Sockets, O Positive, Milk Bar, Miracle Mama, and the Matzo Project. And those are the only ones that I can alliterate with. But the rest of you will be able to learn over the next 2.5 days how many other really great brands sit amongst you. Now, I will pat myself on the back because I did have to shoot my shot to get some of you here. After all, it's not every day that you're not 6, but 2 degrees of separation from the Cardi B. After today, all of you in this room will be able to say that. But first, a little expectation setting. For those of you unfamiliar with how we do things here at MediaPost, I will start by saying get comfortable. Get really comfortable. Not because you're gonna be sitting here all day, which you will be for half of a day, but more so because you wanna get deep in the conversations. Get comfortable with telling people around you what your real challenges are. Because those deeper conversations we have will really empower us to make change and to become better marketers when we walk away on Wednesday. So take notes, take names, and take numbers. The conversations you're gonna have over the next 2.5 days are as real as it gets, and you're gonna wanna walk away with some takeaways. Each day will start with a powerhouse keynote. Robert Zajac of Nutribullet will kick our final day off by giving us a masterclass of operating a $1 billion portfolio like a startup. Tomorrow, you'll hear from Luke Perkins of the Coca-Cola Company, who will give us a taste of how he's approaching creative at the beginning of this wild new world of AI. And we're gonna keep the human connection at the center of it all. After the keynotes are a couple of panels and presentations, which I have to remind you are on record. They're live streamed, so speakers, you can get spicy if you want to, but just picture your boss in the front row because chances are they're probably gonna be listening in. At noon, we can get a little bit spicier because the cameras come off, and so do the gloves. I'm just kidding, you guys, I'm just kidding. There's no fighting allowed at MediaPost Brand Insider Summits. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Anyway, as a marketer who grew up in retail marketing, I can tell you a lot about fashion, loyalty programs, and e-commerce conversion rates. But you, CPG marketers, are just built different. You have to do all those things and work with regional distributors and speak the P&L lingo and balance top of funnel consistency with bottom of funnel impact and know the power of print and. It could go on forever. And you have to be all of those things all at once, all the time. Because today's modern consumer is filled with choice. There are a million choices that consumers face every single day. So you have to stay top of mind and you have to drive performance. So that's what I'm most excited about this week. Bringing together all of you, a room full of CPG experts who not only know their jobs better than I ever will, but for whom good enough just isn't enough. The people in this room are making legacy brands feel brand new, baking brands from scratch, turning them into the next big thing, and breaking the rules. Because damn it, some rules are meant to be broken. Like the rule that you have to be everything to everyone. Today, Maya from PopSockets will shatter that adage to show us the power of niche marketing, and she's coming with the receipts. We're also going to get a little salty and sweet with Diane and Jenny from Kellanova, who are here to give us locker room level access into the game of sports marketing. But not before we break another rule of mass marketing and talk about reaching the right audience where they live during our hyperlocal marketing panel with Kate Cadence of OTC and Jasmine from O Positive Health. But first, in a category built on rules, infant formula brand Bobby shattered expectations. Our opening keynote speaker has turned a challenger formula brand into a cultural force that not only drives conversation, but creates it. From challenging the stigma of motherhood to redefining how formula brands are allowed to show up in big media, Bobby is proving that purpose and performance can coexist, and should. Our keynote speaker is about to show you how she and her team transformed a taboo topic into a movement. All it took was some unapologetic storytelling, cultural relevance, courage, driving measurable growth with the tactics that punch well above their weight. Oh, and all in one of the most emotionally challenged categories in CPG. This next speaker is a complete powerhouse who quite literally never stops. Kim, do you need like a breakfast bar or something? Can I get you a chair? Are you okay?
Just running on caffeine.
That works for us. Okay, it is my honor to bring up the one and only Kim Chappell, Chief Brand Officer at Bobby.